Hello everybody out there in the music community. This is Micro Soldier 777 Komechi here. In this episode, I want to show part 4 of significant or favorite albums of the 1980s. And I'm going to be doing the year 1989, and I'm also going to go beyond that. But before I do that, if you're new to my channel, if you have not subscribed, like, and comment, feel free to do so. Appreciate if you would. And if you already subscribed to my channel, please feel free to comment, like below. So let's get right to it. So the first album I'm going to show for the year 1989 is Mastodon, It's a Jungle Out There. And here's the back part. And this is somewhat of a collaboration or project band of John Elefante and Dino Elefante with other members of other groups. So here we have Dave Amato of Aerial Speedwagon singing on this album. Plus you have Dave Robbins of X Sinner. And Bob Hartman also contributes to a songwriting credit on this album on the song Shine On. So this is Mastodon. It's a Jungle Out There. Great album. Came in 1989. Next up we have the debut from the band Guardian, First Watch, came in 1989. Originally released on Enigma Records. This is the retroactive version, and it contains the bonus tracks Hyperdrive and Marching On. So this is a 12-track version of Guardian First Watch. A lot of great tunes of this one, such as King of a Rock, Rock and Victory, Hyperdrive, Marching On, One of a Kind. There you have it. Some good tracks in this one. Next up, we have the former band of the singer Rex Scott with Zion, called Thunder from a Mountain. There you have it. Great album. It was also produced by David Zafer of Holy Soldier. And you can tell this is the second pressing because the first pressing don't have the name Zion written up here, whereas the second pressing does. So this is a second pressing version of the CD. I also have Zion 2.0 too that the band self-released a few years back as well. There you have it, Zion, Thunder from Mountain. If you like AC/DC, Helix, Def Leppard, this would be right up your alley. Next up we have X Sinner, Get It. Great album. It's a near perfect album, one of my favorite albums. What can I say with this one? And it also has the guitar playing of Greg Bishop, which is a melodic, great guitar shredder. X Sinner, Get It. Every song is good. Medicine, Stepping on Toes, Hearts on Fire, No Way In, Get It, Accountable, Walking Evil, Lift 'Em Up, Knock 'Em, Kick 'Em Out, and Living on the Edge. Great album. If you like Cinderella, Def Leppard, Helix, that kind of vibe, you like this one. X Sinner, Get It. This is not one of my favorite albums from the band, but yet I should mention is worthy of mentioning as well. It's their debut album from guitar virtuoso Dennis Cameron's band Angelica. Reason why I'm going to mention this one because it features legendary Rob Rock on vocals. As we know, Rob Rock prior to this was involved with Joshua, Impellitteri, what else? And after that, he formed his own band called Driver. So Angelica, self-titled debut. He's got tracks like There's Only One Hero, Are You Satisfied, I Believe, Danger Zone, Shine On Me, Only a Man, One Step at a Time, Will I Ever Learn, Take Me, which is a guitar instrumental, SOS, A Face to Face, which features Ken Temple on vocals. There you have it, Angelica's self-titled debut. There you have it. Next up, we have one of my favorite albums from this legendary band, Bloodgood. Rockin' Hard Place, Out of Darkness. Great band. After releasing Rockin' Hard Place, which is more of a commercial album, I find this one went back to more their metallic roots of the first two albums for a much heavier, thicker sounding album with this one. Just every song on this one good. Out of Darkness, Let My People Go, America, It's Alright, Top the Mountain, Hey You, Mad Dog World, New Age Illusion. Great songs. Bloodgood, Out of Darkness. Awesome album. Next up, we have probably my favorite album from this band, Barren Cross, State of Control. Awesome album from a great band. I mean, this is probably a very good to excellent album. You know, all the songs are good. Also has a two. This is a 12-song version. Ends with two track. Your Love Gives, which is a power ballad, and Escaping the Night, which is a heavy rocker. I mean, he's got like Stay Control, At a Time, Crying Over You, the ballad. I had a video for that one too as well. Facing the Dark, Stage Intensity, Hard Lies, Inner War, Love at Full Volume, Big Dream Man, 2,000 Years, Your Love Gives, Escaping the Night. Great album. Barren Cross, Stay Control. Next, we have one of the first, I don't know what I call it thrash metal, I call it speed metal. Some call it thrash. Deliverance, self-titled debut. Excellent album. It's probably one of my favorite Deliverance albums. Victory, No Time, Deliverance, If You Will, The Call, No Love, Blood of the Covenant, Jehovah Jireh, Temporary Standing, and Awake. Great album from Deliverance. There you have it. So anyway, folks, that's my recap for the year 1989, the last year of the 80s. I want to talk about beyond what happened, as you may know, which is now history, beyond 1989. Some awesome bands came out with some awesome albums in 1990. Petra, Mastodon, Idle Cure, Striper, Holy Soldier, Eternal Right. They came out with a pretty good album, which is the one and only album. Ken Tamplin, first solo album. Angelica, Walking of Faith, another great album in 1990. Sacred Warrior came out with Wicked Generation. Recon came out with one only album. Deliverance came out with Weapons of Warfare. And Vengeance, Once Dead. All great albums. Halo came out with her self-titled album. What else? Whiteheart, Powerhouse. All came out with great albums. Of course, as you may know, in the early 90s, Petra came out with Unseen Power as well after Beyond Belief. Guardian in 91 came out with Fire and Love. Another couple of great albums. So throughout the 90s, early 90s, a lot of bands came out with great albums. You know, some went to left field and came out with some partly alternative albums, but a lot of these bands came full circle. Some bands and went back to their classic roots as well. What's an example of that? Saint, for example, they came out with an album called Perfect Life EP. Now a lot of fans were fussy about that album, but they came out with In the Battle, which is more return to classic roots in 2004. So that's one example of a band that sort of wasn't Perfect Life was an alternative album because wasn't their traditional classic metal that we're used to with the first three albums. And they returned to the roots within a battle in 2004. That's one example. There you have it, folks. That's my look into the 80s and a little bit discuss of their early 90s or 90s as well. So there you have it, folks. Hope you liked the video. Be sure to comment below. Let me know your thoughts of what you thought of the 80s overall. I think the 80s were the best decade of classic Christian rock, hard rock, and metal, and some lighter rock as well. And because of that, bands came on with putting out the music that they've started in the 80s. And also, too, a lot of these bands, some of these bands had their beginnings in the 70s, like Petra, Barnabas, Daniel Band, Res Band, that kind of stuff too. So there you have it. So before the 80s. So anyway, folks, have a great day. All the best. Rock on. Bye.